I say or tell my future self as a man? What would I want to say to my kid, my child, as a young black man? What message would I want to give them that they can pass on to their self and carry it as a tool or jewel to make them a better person, so they won't give up in time of grief, need, and etc. What would I say? All right. So, what would you say to yourself if, as a young man? What would you say to yourself as a future man?
Um, that no, don't forget or don't quit. What you say?
Gotcha. Don't quit. What do you say?
Uh, whenever things are hard, keep on pushing and don't ever look back.
All right.
Do everything with a purpose and work hard at everything you do.
Cool. They're all pretty good, except for don't look back. You never ever want to go backwards. However, always know what you've been through, so you won't repeat those same mistakes. Okay. All right. All right. So press play.
Black men should know today.
Oftentimes, you're one connection away from changing your life.
We're kings. There's melanation on your skin, you win. So know that you deserve to be here. You the best everything you do.
All right, stop it. All right. What I like about one of the things that the gentleman before him just said, he said that you deserve to be here. A lot of time as people as a whole, not just black or white, a lot of time as people, we get somewhere that we accomplish and that we achieve, and we feel like we don't belong here. You know what I'm saying, Tavion? Like, you worked, huh? Like what?
You reach a certain status in your life and you feel like you have nothing else to prove or you have nothing else to do, so you feel like you.
I give you one better. Have you ever been at Nike and felt like you might not be fast enough? But that's what I'm talking about. Other people have. There have been people that have gotten to Nike and they worked hard to get there, but they feel like they're looking at all the other competition around them. They feel like they're not fast enough. You know why you do feel like you're fast enough?
I mean, because I'm here.
Because I made it here. If I made it here, I didn't. It wasn't an accident. I didn't accidentally get a invite here. My time meet the standard, and I worked hard to make that time meet that standard. But everybody don't feel like that. Everybody wasn't raised by the same person you were raised by. You get me? So they didn't instill that type of self-confidence in them. That self-esteem, it ain't always esteem of their self. Sometimes it's powered by somebody else. You feel me? You get what I mean? So know that if you in a game or if you at a track meet, know that you deserve to be there. It's not an accident. You feel me? And if you deserve to be there, you also deserve to win. That makes sense? Just as much as that person over there think and want to win, you should automatically know that I got this win. That it's mine. It's not a assumption. I don't want it. I know that it's mine. I deserve it. You feel me? All right. Good.
There's life after trauma.
And we're better together.
Man, black man got swag.
Hold up.
That we're relevant.
All right, the black man got swag. It was some garbage. However, he said that we better together. Never think by 1 second you should ever just go along. I tell you to keep your circle small, but in telling you to keep your circle small, the ideal or belief is that you don't want everybody and accept everybody around you. Everybody's application ain't good. Everybody's resume isn't what yours is. And they haven't been through something and learned from it. A lot of people have been through a lot of things, but to say that they learn from it, they ain't nowhere knowing that. You feel me? So keep your circle small, but know that we are better together. Like if you can achieve help and receive help from somebody else, then you receive that help because that help is divine. That help is worth having. But if that person ain't working towards the same angle and goals that you're working for, you got to drop them off because everybody's not meant to go where you're going. You feel me?
But you are loved.
Hold on. I like the one where he said that you're loved because that's very important. As a man and as a human being, as a person, as a black man especially, you must know that you're loved. There's so much that's set up against us as black men that you'll start to feel like everybody's and everything's coming against you. And you won't even realize the small thing is that you're loved, that somebody actually care about what happened to you or somebody's child. You feel me? Which is why I try to make sure that you all know. Am I doing a good job of making sure y'all know that y'all love? If I'm not, lie to me. I want to at least assume. Tell me the truth. I want to know that y'all feel that you feel love. I don't want y'all to think you can go get the food. I don't want to leave this earth not knowing that I let y'all know that y'all love. The reason being is because y'all gonna start receiving love from other people, and it might not be the right love. You feel me? Like as a man, I want you to know that you can be loved by your father. You can be loved by your brother. Of course, you're loved by your mother. And other people can love you, but I want you to know that when you receive the wrong love, you know what that love look like. And the best way to know what the wrong love look like is to receive the right love from your parents. So we instill that in you. Then when you have your kids, you instill the same thing and pass those same traditions down to them, letting them know that they're loved regardless of anything, unconditional. You feel me? But I will also love your ass enough to leave you in jail. If you do something wrong, I love you enough to let you go through it. But if I know that something is not right, something is wrong and is coming up against you, I love you enough for you to know that without a doubt I'm gonna be there. You don't have to question or guess or wonder, man, will dad come? Dad's there. Some things might be wrong to other people, but I don't consider it wrong. That's enough for me. I got you. But that's being love. But also being love is letting you sit in your bull, letting you sit in your BS. You do something that you know you shouldn't be doing, letting you sit in it and learn from it. Because if I pull you up out of there too fast, you might not learn nothing. And it's my job to make sure that you learn from every mistake that you go through, or do my damnedest best to make sure you at least marinate in there a little bit. All right?
And uplift.
Community, it's all about the community. You're valuable, you're important, and you need it.
Hold on. He said community and that we're on the same team. Community, definite. Community means everything around you is rightfully yours to protect. You should not be able to work in an area that you can't live in. If I can't live here, I don't want to work here. But if there's something in your community that don't belong, it shouldn't be there. So you need to fight to make sure that your community look a whole lot like you want your community to look. I mean, you seeing somebody that's standing on the corner and they doing something or selling something that they shouldn't be selling, it's your community, and it's your job to stop that. But saying that it's not my responsibility and that I'm minding my business to cause you to be having that same person that's standing on the corner, standing in your house robbing you. That's community. You feel me? So you see something that don't look right, then you should be saying something to making sure that that is right, or that it's going to be fixed. All right? Let's play.
Powerful and unforgettable.
Be the change you want to see in your community.
You are enough. Amen.
All right, hold on. Young man said that you are enough. A lot of times as a young black man, we feel that we are not enough. Because society has showed us so much to show us that we are not enough. When in fact, we're way more than what we need to be. But we have to be even more than that. That's just how it is. It would sound great for me to say, they only have to do this much, and you only have to do that much. That sounds good, but that's not what the picture is. And we didn't deal these cards. So you have to play the cards you're dealt. What I mean by that is this is our situation, so you can cry about it and not make no progress and just sit and die 1,000 deaths, or you can do something about it and jump around them hoops and hurdles and make sure that this shit works for you. And to make sure it works for you, you control that. How do you control that? You know that stuff is gonna come up against you, right? You know it's not in your favor, right? So when it's not in your favor, keep on pushing on. That's what you have your brothers for. You should be able to call your brother, hey man, listen, I want to start this business. I already got the write-up, the plan written up. I need 10,000, etc. You should be well off enough that you can help another brother out. And it should make sense. It should make sense. But what you should never do, you should never take money out of your household when you know your brother's consistently wasting money. That should also make sense. Do that make sense? Be on your job at all times. Take care of your community. Take care of your household. Take care of yourself. Anything that's not of you, leave it. It's dead weight. All right?
Take care of your family. Drink plenty of water.
You are loved, you are valued, and you are needed.
We create our own standard.
Keep a suit in your closet because you'll never know who you will meet out there.
Always put God first. Be resilient.
If you fail, then it's just a learning opportunity.
Look in the mirror every day and say, hey man, I love you. Keeping
All right, stop it.
As valued as a community.
Look, he said, look in the mirror every day and say, I love you. Why is that important? Why is looking yourself in the mirror every day, telling yourself, I love you, important? Check this out. Go ahead. Why you raise your hand? That hurts my nerves.
It should be your motivation to.
Check this out. You're going to always have critics around you. Everybody is around you judges you. Everybody around you have a great advice, great ideas. They have all this special information that they want to only give to you, about you. They don't have no advice to give to themselves, but they have a whole lot to give to you about you. All of it ain't going to be bad and all of it ain't going to be good. You got to cipher through that shit. But what I am going to tell you this, if you don't let yourself know that you are loved on a daily basis, you're not going to ever know or hear it when it counts the most. I want to be down and out, not having nothing, and realize, you know what? I can get back up and I can do this again. I got it. When I feel like I don't have nothing, I want to know that I have myself if I don't have nobody else. Period. If I don't have nobody else, because all the critics are telling me I should do better, I need to know I definitely have myself. Man, you can't do that, man. You so right, man. I don't know what I was thinking, man. Man, you know you probably shouldn't buy that. You know what? You're probably right. I shouldn't buy that. It ain't gonna be successful, so why should I even try that? You get it? If I don't have my back, how can I expect you to have my back? If I don't love me, why should you love me? I'm not even feeling me that much. So I'm expecting somebody else to love this? Wake up in the morning, let yourself know that you're the shit and you've been the shit for a long time. You feel me? Stay motivated. Because you're going to always be hated. So stay motivated. You feel me?
It is okay to cry.
Keep it one go around, live it to the fullest, don't leave no gas in the tank.
Any negative situation possible.
All right. He said, live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest can go in so many ways. You know what I mean? Like me as a father, as a parent raising an athlete, I feel like living life to the fullest with really having kids. I feel like I've done so much, I've been so many places, I've accomplished so much, I've been involved in so much. Why not pass that to somebody else? That's why we have songs, we have books, we have cartoons, we have YouTube channels, Instagrams, we have highlights, I do all that stuff and then I show y'all how to do it. So what's the point of me knowing how to do it and I ain't pass it to nobody? How much do I love y'all to have been in music industry and to been to the league and to done all the things I've done, but I ain't passed it to nobody. I ain't trained nobody up. You have a lot of parents that complain about how the coach is spending time with their kids. But those parents don't ever train their kids. Fine. You don't know how to train your kids, but you got the money to train your kids. So why don't you pay somebody to train your kids? But you don't like how coach is playing them. But I love you though. I ain't dealt with music, so how come we ain't been to the studio? So that's why I take y'all to the studio. Because I know y'all like music. So y'all finna have your own song and it's gonna be published. I don't want y'all to see a famous person and think any higher of them than you think of yourself. They got a published song, so what? So do you. Right now, y'all all get money for that song that y'all did right now. That's what goes into y'all account when I be pulling money. I ain't have money for tires. You know how I pay for it? With that money from that song right now. But y'all did that. So what's the difference in y'all and Jay-Z? Exactly. Nothing. I don't want y'all to look at no human being, no man on this earth, and feel that they have accomplished or can do anything that you don't have a shot or chance to do because I did it. And as your father, I love y'all. I want y'all to know I'm passing it to y'all. You feel me? All right.
Black men should know that they are powerful and they can do anything in life.
I would definitely say, who are you?
One thing every black man should hear today is that they're important. Stay strong.
What's one thing every black man should know today? Can't go wrong with that.
All right. So, come in, everybody come in. All right. So this is my thing. Everybody, and especially me, I had a huge issue when Trump stopped certain educational things that was in school. They were taking out different, what little black education they had in school. But then when I was enlightened by something that Malcolm X said, if you let your enemies train your kids, teach your kids how to be themselves, you're an idiot. If somebody else is teaching my kid about themselves, about being black, about being a man, I'm weak. Because no matter what they teach them, they're never going to tell them the full truth, and it's going to be watered down if the truth. It's never going to be what they were supposed to get to begin with. So when I was mad about something, I realized they were doing me a favor because I realized they wasn't teaching my kid the wrong thing. They wasn't teaching them some false information. Now I can dissect, I can research my own information and teach it to my kids myself. I don't need you to teach my kids shit. I got this shit. I'm going to teach it to them. And then when I do teach it to them, I'm going to make sure they learn everything that they're supposed to know about it without watering it down. Parents raising athletes, we love you.